Hello bros and welcome to SFX0 BroFive production, and the next part of Yenda Bender. Start recording right here. And we're gonna continue the story with Aleanne. Ari, open the door, it's me, Matt, I got a surprise for you. Don't come in. Huh? Does your voice sound different? I said don't come in, leave me alone. Wait a minute. Ariel, you're a girl? Don't look at me. Wait, is that you, Matt? Yep. We both turned into girls? Sure looks like it. But how? How the hell did he turn into a girl? Well... So that's where that weird green gas came from. I kinda figured it must have had something to do with you turning into a girl. These sort of things just don't happen out of the blue. So were you near the building or something when it exploded? It's a funny story. I was eating lunch at the fountain like usual. It sure is a nice day outside. I'm going to sit down on the bench here and eat my sandwich. Oh boy, just love eating sandwich outside in the sun. Did you actually say those things? It doesn't matter. Anyway, I was eating my lunch when suddenly... What's this weird gas? Ah, my eyes! It burns. Why did you take your glasses off if it was stinging your eyes? I don't know. But anyway, I started freaking out and I felt my skin start to ripple and a massive tremor overtook my body. Did it hurt? Not really. It just felt really, really bizarre and unnatural. My head started to feel really itchy too, but I was more distracted by what was happening to my chest, which was starting to age. Not now! Not now. I looked down and there was these two massive mounds sticking out of my chest. And they felt really soft and jiggly. Let me guess, they were boobs. Duh. The thing I noticed were my hips, and felt like my sides were splitting and they began to push outwards further and further. It completely changed my shape of my reed? Why does it stand reed? It should stand rear. And suddenly I had a massive bum that was stretching my jeans to the absolute limits. Your butt now isn't that big. It's pretty average size for a girl, really. Well, it wasn't average compared to what I had before. Fair enough. It also felt my hips smaller too. I don't know if the change had caused me to shrink in size, but it didn't feel right. I'm pretty sure the gas shrunk you. You're shorter now. It's like you're a completely different person. Yeah, because being turned into a girl wasn't bad enough. How can shrinking be a bad thing if you're turned into a girl? Finally, that weird green gas disappeared, and I was left standing there with a full head of hair and complete feminine body and two massive boobs that I had no idea what to do with. And then what happened? I completely freaked out and burst into tears and curled up into a ball and rocked back and forth, humming for a few minutes, and then I fled to my room and hid here the rest of the day. Fair enough. So that lab on the hill, it was doing research on sex change drug or something. Apparently this whole thing was a random accident. I don't buy that. Really? Why not? How does something like this happen by accident? This is top level research right here. It's not the sort of thing most companies would research at a small university lab. They should have the equipment to even shouldn't have the equipment to even do stuff like this. I don't trust that lab at all. It does appear to be run by a green-haired lunatic. But seem friendly enough, I think they mean well. No way. The second I tell them what happened to me, they start doing crazy experiments and transform me into a freaky green werewolf or something. That would be fun. For me, I think. Probably not for others, but I would have fun with it. I don't think they're researching that sort of thing. That's what they want you to think. You're friends with those crazy scientists up there, right? I guess. I mean, they seem nice, but that was only for their 15 minutes. Maybe they're all crazy lunatics. Don't trust them for a second. If you hang around there enough, you'll definitely be subject to crazy experiments and be turned into God knows what. You should be pretty sure about this. You sound pretty sure about this. This used to happen every second week in France. I know what I am talking about. So what are you going to do then? Refuse to be transferred back and stay a girl for the rest of your life? It's better than being captured by the government and experimented on for the rest of your life. I'd rather be a girl than a test subject for a corrupt, insane organization. I wouldn't decide that so quickly, actually. Although I really want to change back to normal. Just tell them what happened to you. No. Well, I'll probably have to deliver coffee there again at some point. If they develop a cure, I can take it back here and give it to you. Then nobody has to know about you being turned into a girl. That would be perfect. Yeah, expect you're still going to have to show up to class or you fail your course. You're not like it's not like people actually take atten attendance here. I can just attend the class as a girl and learn all the course material, and then use my student logic to submit all my assignments under my name. The only time anyone will need to see my student cards is when I take my exams, and then that's not for 2 months. And I have found a way to turn back by normal by then. So in the meantime, all I need to do is act like normal female student. That might actually work. It's better idea than trusting my life to a bunch of insane scientists working on an evil pharmaceuticals company. How do you know it's evil? So do you want me to call Ariel now? I always think it was a girl's name anyway. Anyway. And you were pretty feminine before. If we're going to be perfectly honest. Whenever I play online games, I generally create a female character because I like the character models more. I guess I could use the same name and go by Natara from now on. Well, that sounds really medieval, but that works. And actually, I think most people actually create female characters because no one makes a mod for male character. I actually said through most of our mod selection. That's like 2,000 mods, and in all those hours I actually checked through those mods. I only find like 3 male character mods. Well, It's easier to say no, it's not. It's easier to say Natara. This is much easier than that's for sure. Natara is that. Is oh yeah. he said that it's not so easy to say Natara is that. What about you? Are you going by a new name? Yeah, I'm going by using the name Alina. Oh, so now you're picking a French sounding name, huh? You're not even friends. Well, it's not like Natari is a real name either. Fair point. I go if I'm going to try to blend and not draw too much attention to myself, I'm going to need some new clothes. What would I go for a name if I was a girl? I don't know. I have to think a bit about that. You doing anything tomorrow morning, Elena? No, my first class is after lunch. Meet me here at 7. We head down the mall and nice and early and get ourselves some new dudes. What? You turned into girls earlier that day and they already thinking about dudes? Dudes? Isn't that just an expression for clothing? Don't you say it all the time? No. Why did I think it was? It was then. Doesn't matter. See you tomorrow, Alina. Hang in there, Natara. If that gas was able to drift down the hill and transform area, does that mean there's a big green cloud gas floating around the town shopping areas in whoever bumps into? That's a bit of a worry. Ah well, it's probably blowing down the coast or something by now. Not even my problem anyway. I was just an innocent bystander. Probably the luckiest innocent bystander on the planet, honestly. I hope Dina can find a way to chase everyone back to normal, though. Having Natari as a gal pal will be fun for a little while, but I know how hard it can be to be stuck in the wrong body. They'll probably figure something out anyway. If it could turn a bunch of dudes into women, it can't be that difficult to turn a bunch of women into dudes. It's the same sort of science, surely. Actually, boosting holds other things than dick does, so it would be harder to transform out that than breasts. Much harder. Right, let's head to bed. Even though I was now in a body that completely foreign me, I slept better than I had in years. I was extremely relaxed, and for the first time ever I finally felt right about myself. I guess I'm going to have to worry about bed hair now. It looked like a mess. Although I didn't have the problem as a guy, it's really not that much longer. I just seem to get tangled more easily now. I look way cuter though, so there's that. Right, let's head to the mall and see if I can do something about this clothing situation. I didn't have a car, but there was a bus that ran students between town and the university every 2 hours. Normally it was quicker to walk than wait for the bus, but I timed things well and only had to stand around the bus stop for a few minutes before it arrived. Alina, over here. It's Ali. It's Aline. Aline. Huh, I didn't recognize. With an E on the end. Oh, sorry. To be fair, I had a lot on my mind the past day. I barely got any sleep last night. I kept expecting to wake up and find out this was all some ludicrous fever dream or something. I still can't believe I'm actually a girl. It's so unreal. How can that be unreal? There are girls everywhere on the planet. Hey, actually, these things is everywhere. Might be some places around. If you feel worried now, wait until we buy some new girly outfit. You feel like a completely different person. I think I'm getting the feeling already, Alina. So where do we start? I don't know. I've only been a country for 6 weeks. I've only ever been to this mall once before. From memory, there's two places at the mall that sell women's clothing. The Lolita, which sells the terrible teenager punk grungy outfit, and the Boxes, which sells sensible stuff for working women. Do you realize Boxes is an evil mega corporation that's trying to take over the world, right? How did you figure that out? Boxers, the clothing store? It's the perfect front of their plan for complete and utter world domination. Nobody suspects a thing, but they are evil. Evil, I say. Alright. I might actually find someone that's nearly crazy enough to actually be compared with Dina. That's what I didn't expect. It's just a clothing store, not here. Calm down. Don't say I didn't warn you. We ignored the humping punk music coming from the store next to us and wandered across the mall to Boxers. Thankfully it was early in the morning, so we didn't have to worry about crowds of people questioning why we were wearing clothes that barely fit us. However, that wouldn't be a problem in a few minutes. I wonder if that skirt would be well with my legs. I could buy that purple top, but it looks a bit loose around the middle, and I don't think there's anything that would match it. Well, I could go for my miniskirt, which would really go well with those black heels over there. I wonder if they got these in any other colors. You're really getting into this. To Aleanne, if we just pick something random, we look like absolute freaks, and everyone will realize we used to be guys. If we're going to do this right and blend in, then we are going to have to think like girls. Oh, is that hair polish over there? It's really not complicated. Just pick something that looks nice. What are you thinking of buying? I needed something really feminine. I've been wearing guys' clothes for my entire life, so if I'm going to live as a woman now, then I might as well experience everything there is to offer. I always wanted to wear stuff like this, and now I finally got a body that lets me. Honestly, it's a bit overwhelming. Oh, I can see something that looks just perfect on you. It's okay, I can pick my own stuff. I said try it on. Okay, I try it on. You really are getting into this way too much. Natara threw me a bundle of clothes and I wandered into the change room and back at the back to get changed. Whoa, don't look any... We don't look anything like our former selves. It's crazy. I think this is a good look for us. This is crazy. I'm going. I'm not gonna lie. We do look fantastic as women. Maybe this week won't be so bad after all. Week? I'm going to spending the rest of my life like this. Clothes like this are way better than stuff I used to wear. Yeah, well, some of us are planning to change back to normal as soon as possible. I'm not going to dress like this forever. But this might be the interesting week or so. You say that now. Hey, is that the dress store over there? Is that the dress store over there? We might be able to buy a second outfit in case we want to go out tonight or something. We got some time until the bus shows up, so we can go check it out if you like. Ooh, more outfits. Way too much. Yeah, you're totally hating this. The stuff in the store was probably going to be way out of our price range, but it was having fun time shopping. Who knows, maybe they have in a sale and be able to find something nice. That's not a dress store. That's a marriage dress store. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. The bridal grooms are nice, but they got casual stuff in here too. Maybe I could buy one so I got something else to wear. Yeah, buy a bridal dress. Oh, this purple one here looks great. They match my eyes perfectly. Have you even checked out your eyes yet? Look at the price tag. I'm sure it can't be that much. $200? Well, that's high. I'm an international student. I can't afford this. It might match your eyes, but the dress has got to match your budget too. I've only got $30 left and all that shopping this morning. I think it might not be the shop for us, Tara. Oh, can I help you too? Her I recognize from Sarah storyline. We just browsing. We're doing more just browsing if we had more money. Short on cash, huh? Yeah, that's understandable. Understatement. Interested in the job then? I've been looking for a few shop attendants to help me run the place, and you two seem like you'll be a good fit. Really? I love to work here. Excellent. When can you come in for an interview? Uh, Wait a minute. I just remember I'm not legally allowed to get a job because I came from a continent student on a student visa. Damn, I always wanted to work in a bridal store. What about you, sweetie? Are you an international student? Me? I already have a job. Sunset planned. Sorry, I can't work here. Damn, I guess I'm going to have to put out a proper job ad after all. Those employers agency charge so much an absolute fortune. It's bloody criminal. Go on, Natara, let's get it going. Yeah, let's go. Well, that was disappointing. Tell me about it. Let's head back to uni. I got a class I need to get to, and the bus should be here to pick us up any minute. Let's move. If we miss that bus, we have to walk back to uni, and I'm not walking that far in heels. You could have just bought flats. You blend in just fine in sensible shoes, you know. It's not the same, and you know it. But for whatever reason, I'm not finding this as hard as I thought I would. Dressing like this is completely alien to me, but for some reason he's kind of natural. Well, you said you used to play online games as a female character. Maybe your brain's wired up to think this is normal because you spend so much time in a virtual world pretending to be chick. Yeah, but it was just a PC game. I wasn't wearing VR headset or anything like that. Just try not to fall in your heels then. Phew, I'll be fine. Ah! Maybe I'll try to walk a bit slower. Good idea. Yeah, how do you run in heels? Actually, if I were a woman and walking in heels and I would run, I would take them off. If I It had been a busy morning, and there was a lot of new information for my head to process. And I was actually looking forward to sitting down in a nice air conditioned lecture theater and relaxing for a bit. I walked over to the lecture theater and felt super attractive in my pink outfit. I've been and even a few guys turned and looked at me as I walked past, which was surprisingly nice feeling. I, I'd always wanted to be a girl, but I never really thought people would think I looked cute. I guess I'd been right along. Turning into a girl really was the best way forward for me. Okay, class, settle down. Now turn your textbooks to page. Sorry, I'm late. Do try to attend lectures on the time, miss. We got a lot of to cover today, and this content will be on our exam. Miss? Miss? I'm not a girl. You're not? I'm just a normal male student like any other guy here. I'm not hiding a pair of jiggly boobs under my hoodie or anything. When you say it like that, it sounds more suspicious. I'm not a girl. Mm-hmm. Just leave me alone, okay? Supermänniskor attendance rules. I should have to show up to class looking like this. Well, that was weird. Back to the lecture. At hand, I guess. Right, where was I? The rest of the lecture went by uneventfully, and even though I sat by myself and didn't feel out of place or anything, people were just treating me like another student. No one really said anything to me. Once class was over, I made my way to the admin building and had my environment updated so to say I was female student. I still had the medical record saying I was starting a hormone replacement therapy and was planning to transition, and the university had a system in place for students like me. It was actually a lot more straightforward than I thought it would be, and I was only in the office for 20 minutes or so. After that, I was sorted. I made my way to the cafeteria to meet Natara for lunch. Hey Natara, how was class? And? Let's just say it was interesting. Let me guess, guy hit on you? No, no, no. That didn't happen. Something tells me it did. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, just go back to the office. All the environment details were changed to say I'm female student. So I should probably do that too. Getting my gender changed legally is going to be a nightmare. But I got this bit sorted at least. You actually went to the office and you changed your details online. That's a little drop down box that lets you set your preferred name. So you enter Natara and now I show on all the class lists by that name. For some reason, it let you do the same thing with gender too. I just had to check the other box and everything updated, which seems like a bit of design flat if you ask me. So I guess we're both official female students, huh? For the time being at least, I'm still planning on finding a way to change back. You're not going to find a way to change back unless you come to the lab with me. I'm not going. I don't trust that place. Alright, but get used to be wearing heels every day. You're surprised at at how comfy they are. Have you got a class this afternoon? I just got a short tutorial and then I'm free all afternoon so we can hang out if you like. Actually, I was thinking of going to the lab and seeing how their research is going, even though I'm happy to have been turned into a girl. I should probably make sure there aren't any horrible side effects or anything. Don't go to the lab. They'll experiment on you and turn you into a weird animal hybrid or something. That actually happened to Lynn and Dina, so I'm pretty sure something like that could happen again. I already told you, I'm not going. It's not that kind of lab. It's probably just going to be really boring, and they make me fill out a bunch of paperwork again. I doubt anything exciting will be going on. You'd be insane if you showed up there. Well, I suppose I have to go. I have to go. And spending some time with my new gal pal would be fun. I'm not your gal pal. I'm a dude. Sure you are. Says the woman in heels. Actually, I want to go to the lab. I think I will go to the lab after all. Who knows? Maybe they have made a cure to turn everyone back to normal, and I can take some of the home for you. Then you won't have to wear heels anymore. Ah, that was the one part of being a girl I liked. You do know there's nothing stopping you from staying like this, right? Alright, Natara, I see you later. Don't have too much fun without me. Don't trust those scientists. I already told you, it's fine. Geez, no one need to be so paranoid all the time. It's worse than paranoid. Skilla College was right next to the pharmaceuticals building, so I left Natara here to panicking and stroll on over to see what they were up to. And now we're gonna save. Where's that? Yeah. Save there. So that was all I had for Jenna Bennett this time. Then the story hasn't really changed that much, but I hope they're gonna get more fun. It should get more fun. But at least hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. BroFive!